Hello, beautiful friends. This is Crystal Rose Insights, here to do an energy update. This is going to be a combined reading for both the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine, as well as the Union energies. We're going to kind of mix it up and do it this way this time. First off, I want to say a huge welcome to anyone who this is the first time seeing any of my videos. I'm so glad you're here. And a huge shout out to each and every one of you that watches my videos, that comments, likes, shares, subscribes. You guys are amazing, and I really wouldn't be doing this work if it weren't for this incredible group of souls that are drawn to my work. So thank you for that. And thank you for holding the vibration really high here at this channel. It's very important for everyone that this energy be a supportive one, an empowering one, and a positive one. It really is my intention when I created this channel that this be a really sacred space. And I thank each and every one of you that's here for really helping to hold that space. And for those of you that have reached out for private readings as well as live guidance sessions, it's been so wonderful to see the work with you, to see the energies coming through for you. Many of you guys are repeat clients that come back again and again, and it's just been so beautiful to watch the progression of your path through this journey. Guys, so those of you that are maybe at the beginning of this or feeling frustrated, you know, my clients are any indication of what's happening in the collective. There's just such progress being made for those of you that are committed to this journey and to learning and to growing and to healing. So I want to give you guys some kudos there, because you guys are doing the work and your lives are shifting because of it. So I'm really grateful to be part of that. So today we're going to take a look at Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine, as well as Union energies. And this is going to be a general reading, of course, so take whatever messages resonate and leave the ones that don't. If you want a private reading, information is going to be down below. That's the way to get really tuned into your specific energies and messages coming through from Spirit for you. So the last few weeks have been really interesting and exciting and intense in a positive way. So I can't wait to see how this is going to come out today. So as you know, I start every reading with gemstones. Now this is an optical calcite here for the Divine Masculine side. This is supportive of being able to see things with clarity from different perspectives and different dimensions. You know, it's not just a different perspective as much as seeing things from an entirely new vantage point. So if you want to look up the metaphysical properties of these stones, it'll give you some additional messages. And this is a citrine here for the Divine Feminine. So many of you guys have been stepping into your power and owning it so fully. It's so beautiful. And this is supportive of the creative endeavors you're doing and getting into your Divine Feminine power. So these are the stones that are going to accompany us here today with this reading. So let's get started. I want to call in Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Raphael, all the Ascended Masters, all the beings of light. By the way, Six of Wands just flipped over while I was shuffling for the Divine Masculine, so he's feeling like victorious. There's this energy of having been through a battle and coming through victorious. It's starting to come out in a more public way, kind of the transformation he's been through. Let's see what's going on with Divine Masculine. An update on, again, collective. Okay, I don't read reversals for those of you that are going to be watching this. So his overall energy is the Chariot. How he's feeling in his head space right now, Six of Pentacles. How he's feeling in his heart space right now is the Moon. How he's feeling towards his Divine Feminine, Seven of Cups. And what he's currently being challenged with is this Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so, but at the bottom of the deck for the Divine Masculine, we get the Sun. So things are really positive, really beautiful. Things are really, really, really joyous. It's been an interesting time. There's been so much happening in the Divine Masculine's life. I feel like he's really stepping into this energy, but the Sun being here to support him as the overall energy for his reading right now is beautiful. So he's feeling this Chariot energy. This is the ascension, victory, moving things forward in balance and in victory. This is taking action. This is taking swift action. So it feels like with this surge of energy we've had here in the last several weeks, there's just this energy of, okay, you know, I want to take things forward in my life. I want to move things forward. So with this Chariot energy, it's definitely, you know, ascending to a new level of action. And so he's feeling like very, very positive. And how he's feeling in his headspace is the Six of Pentacles energy. And this is the energy of, it's like he has enough resources to go around. I think the Divine Masculines have been very taxed recently, emotionally, spiritually, mentally. And the fact that he's got this Sun, this Chariot, this surge forward, things are coming back into balance for him mentally. He's starting to really just get his footing, I'm feeling. Which I love that that's coming through, because it has been a very intense time for the last many months. But he has been really turning the corner. And then how he's feeling in his heart space is the Moon. You know, in his heart, he's really tuning in. He's really connecting to the sides of himself that he may not have been aware of. He's really coming into this energy of understanding his intuition in his Divine Masculine manner. You know, Divine Masculines don't have their intuition, like they don't express or experience their intuition necessarily in the same way Divine Feminines do, or for that matter, anybody. Everybody experiences their intuition differently. But it feels like he's really been in his heart space, facing his fears and acknowledging the fact that, you know, some of his lack of action has been because of deep-seated fears that he's carried along through this lifetime. And so, but he's feeling really balanced with this. So it's like he's kind of come to peace with some of these things that have maybe held him back in the past. And how he's feeling with his Divine Feminine right now is the Seven of Cups energy. So this is the energy of really, it's like the universe is offering you everything. And this is where he's trying to prioritize right now. He's trying to see how this you know, this relationship and this love is going to fit into all the other things that he wants to do. So it's like he's looking at this as, how am I going to reshuffle in my life and to have this new priority in my life. So the universe is saying, like, you can't, you know, spread yourself too thin. You've got to pick and choose the things that matter the most. So it feels like he's in his energy right now of looking at how this is going to fit into his life. And where he's currently being challenged is with this Wheel of Fortune, which is kind of the energy of, it's the completion of this phase where he feels like things are turning for the better. So it's like he steps forward a little bit, but then he kind of gets pulled back. Like, are things really better? He's a bit tentative right now. But the Wheel of Fortune is something he's being challenged with, which is just the fact that things are improving and turning in his fate. But I feel like he's having a little bit of hard time trusting that, because it's almost like he's been stuck in this paradigm for so long that it's like he's not necessarily trusting that it's all moving forward positively. But it's like deep down he senses that it is. But I think that the challenge here with this Wheel of Fortune is really his like trust in that things are looking up. So now let's look at the Divine Feminine. Let's see where she's at right now. And then we're going to take a look at the energies between them. Let's see, Divine Feminine, where is she at right now? Her overall energy is the Two of Cups. Of course, how beautiful. She knows, she's ready. She's ready for this to come. So how is she currently feeling in her headspace? Three of Pentacles. How is she feeling in her heart space? The Six of Swords. How is she feeling about her Divine Masculine right now? The Empress. Beautiful. And what is she currently challenged with? Is this Queen of Wands. And her overall energy is the Nine of Cups. Wow, guys, look at this. This is amazing. So we get the Sun as the energy for the Divine Masculine, and we get the Nine of Cups as the overall theme for the Divine Feminine. In fact, I'm just going to put those here because I just want to look at them because they're right in front of us here. This is amazing. So talk about some really positive, beautiful energies. This is so much what's been coming through in their collective readings and in my private readings too. There's definitely a bunch of you that are on the brink of this union. And again, there's, you know, some of you are in a different phase and that's okay, but I feel like Spirit's like really cheering you guys on, the ones that are really close, so that you don't, you know, you don't lose sight of the prize, really. Okay, I'm just trying to make some space here. So, holy cow. This is pretty awesome. Okay, so her overall energy right now is this Two of Cups. She's definitely has partnership in mind. She's feeling ready for this. She knows that this is coming. There's so many of you that I've spoken with that are just in this place of peace, of knowing that it's coming. And it's interesting because she's the Two of Cups and he's the Chariot, kind of wanting to take action and move forward towards this Two of Cups. And so she's ready for it. She's got it available. She doesn't have the wall up that she did before. Many of you guys have had this big wall up and frustration and resentment and like, forget it, I'm not going to do this. But those of you guys that have persevered and really done your work and realized how when you get into fear that it impacts your ability to live from an open heart space. There's those for those divine feminines that are truly having your heart open to this Two of Cups and wishes coming true with this Nine of Cups. It's coming here for you. And how you're feeling right now in your headspace is the Three of Pentacles. This is about knowing that there's this still needing a little bit of guidance and help, but that you've really transformed. You've really come through this massive transformational process. It has not been easy. But the Three of Pentacles is about really just asking for a little bit of spiritual guidance even through this transformation, because there's always more to do and learn and to get help with, because we're not in this journey alone. And how you're feeling in your heart space is the Six of Swords. You're feeling victorious. You're feeling like you're feeling so proud that you've just gone through this battle and you're about to reap the rewards. And it's going to be a very, like those naysayers that have said that you're being stupid and ridiculous for holding on to this thing that you in your heart know is real, even though from the outside you would have probably walked away had you not known this in your heart. You're feeling really proud of yourself and you're returning back to the village here with the Six of Swords, proud and confident and almost ready to say like, see, I told you so. And again, this is for those divine feminines that are in the healthy dynamic of relationship. This is not those of you that are in any sort of abusive situation at all, but this is those of you that have really centered into this faith and trust. In your heart space, you know victory is coming. You know you're having this moment because you're not doing it for public recognition, but there is a little bit of us that are human that are like, you know, eventually the people around me are going to see why I had the faith that I did, or why I saw something that they didn't quite understand. So I love that that's coming through. And then how you're feeling towards your divine masculine is this Empress energy, this beautiful, nurturing, divine feminine powerhouse of love. You're feeling very nurturing towards him. It's like you've softened. Those of you that were feeling frustrated before, it's like you've softened into this place of just, hey, I've got it. I know this is not easy and I'm going to help take care of you. I'm going to make sure that you know that this has all been worth it. I'm going to love you like you've never been loved before in a way that makes you feel comfortable and safe and happy. And we have all of this beautiful abundance around us. So those of you divine feminines in this place are really, you're going to be welcoming him with your heart. You're going to be welcoming him with your nurturing and your kindness and your open heart. And what you're struggling with right now is this Queen of Wands energy. It's like she's smoldering, she's attracting, and she's, you know, she knows who she is, and she does, you know, she can take action, but she knows not to take action necessarily. So it feels like some of you, you know, when it's almost like you're right at the brink of having it, you want it to just like hurry up and get there. So that's a little bit of this energy that you're struggling with right now. But already this is such a beautiful reading coming through. So I'm going to get some more cards now and see what's happening here. On the union energies between you guys. Let's get some cards for the energies between the divine masculine and feminine this week. So if this is resonating for you, stay tuned because we're going to get some more info here on the energies between you. This is the Psychic Tarot of the Heart by John Holland that I'm pulling from now. And we get Believe and Succeed, Strengthening Bonds, and Release. And again, I don't read certain decks I read, but these three I've picked today, I don't do the reversals in. Majority of the time. Once in a while I will if Spirit says, don't you flip that one over. Which does sometimes happen. And then at the bottom we get Dreams Coming True. I mean, this is just so incredible. The Sun, Nine of Cups, and Dreams Coming True. This is about the universe being willing to receive all the gifts of the divine love coming towards you from the heavens. I mean, this is so beautiful. This is like the overall energies here. This is just being very, 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 very clear. So, you know, right here we've got this victory, this believe and succeed it's just a very victorious card. It's that, you know, the light is there, you're on your way. It's very similar to the Six of Swords energy. It's coming. You've believed in it, and now you're starting to see evidence of it at the horizon. It's close. You're very, very close, guys. It's incredible. And this is going to be where you're starting to really, you know, build this relationship from a new foundation. The Strengthening Bonds card is about really getting grounded. This is about grounding that energy that's been up here in the spiritual planes all along and bringing it down into the physical, into the earthly plane. And this is where this woman is walking through this grove of trees towards the light as well. It's like, here's the light, you've seen it, and now this is bringing it onto solid ground. Because you're really at this rebirth. You're at this rebirth energy. This is the Death card in traditional tarot. This is release in this particular deck. You've shed the old. You've shed the heartache, the pain, the challenges, and the growth. You've grown so much. You're just shedding this outer layer of darkness so that you can shine your light in your purity of who you really are, in your divinity. You know, he's sitting there and is just, the light is emanating from his heart space, and he's looking up and saying, this is who I am. This is going to be the next phase of this journey, is showing up for each other fully, who you are, as the next phase of really understanding what this union is all about. So, wow, guys, this is such an incredible reading. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm going to pull 3 more now on more Union Energies Romance Angel cards. Let's see what they have to add to this conversation. Although I don't know if there's really much more to add, to be honest. This is just so beautiful. Let's see what the Romance Angels have to add. And we get attraction. Enjoy this moment fully very soon. And heart-to-heart conversations. I love it. I love it. This is about being present in the moment, okay? So even though this is so close, stay present in the moment. Be in this, don't worry about the past or the future. Enjoy this present moment. It's almost like Spirit saying, savor this time. This is a magical time for those of you that this is resonating for. A magical time that is just, it's like, savor it. It's very delicious, even though you want it to happen yesterday. This anticipation and all that, it's part of the beauty of this entire thing. So Spirit is saying, you know, make sure you enjoy this process and this moment, and really take it all in, because you've really come so far. And this is such a beautiful time. And this says, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And this is just the confirmation that it is on its way. And this is about continuing to stay clear and not to get all, like, don't let the excitement thwart you from your stability. Okay, so this is reminding you to just say, stay clear, stay grounded. It's coming your way, and it's on its way. And this is heart-to-heart conversations. This is really about you guys starting to have different levels of conversations once this comes together. You know, some of you guys have been in contact with your divine masculines. They've been sort of tentatively reaching out, testing the waters. Some of you are still not in touch, but these heart-to-heart conversations are very, very powerful, because as it's coming right on top of this release, this is what's going to start happening, is that they're going to start to just expose your true self to each other in a way that's going to be very healing and cathartic for each of you. It's like you're going to feel this, you know, you're still going to get triggered sometimes and all that stuff, but there's going to be this healing that happens when someone else really sees you for who you are. Wow. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to pull advice cards from both the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine. So I'm going to pull for the Divine Masculine and Feminine from Archangel Michael, who's the Divine Masculine embodied. What's your best advice for the Divine Masculines right now, Michael? Have confidence. Of course, have confidence, Divine Masculine. This is your time. You know, let me feel confident and peaceful as I'm moving forward with this Chariot. It's so funny. These two guys look almost exactly alike. I have to show you. Look at them. They're wearing almost this, like they're wearing armor. They both have the long, it's just, they look to me so much alike. So Archangel Michael saying, have confidence as you're starting to move forward towards your victory. And then I'm going to pull an advice card from the Divine Masculine for Divine Feminine. Michael, what's your advice for Divine Feminines right now that this is resonating for? Use your imagination. You'll see the answer. This is about seeing miracles in new and unexpected ways. That's this attraction card. This is about accepting help. This is about listening to the messages you are getting. This is also about making sure you connect to the present moment, okay? And miracles are going to come to you in new and unexpected ways. So this is reminding you also, Divine Feminine, to let go of the form in which this blessing comes. It's going to be different for each and every one of you. And so if you have it in your mind, it's going to unfold a certain way, or you want it to unfold a certain way. The Spirit is just saying, please let go of how you think it's going to happen, because you might actually miss a more important blessing sign because you're thinking it's going to look a certain way. Okay, so this is just saying, be on the lookout for those little things that you may not have noticed before if you were so focused on it coming one way. So I'm going to pull a goddess energy card for each, the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine. So goddesses, what's your best advice for Divine Masculines right now? Sulis, bodies of water. Spend time near water to recharge your batteries. This is very purifying and cleansing for you, Divine Masculine. This gets rid of the static, the electricity. This could be also take Epsom salt baths. Help cleanse and purify. You're about to embark on a new phase, a new way of being energetically. And so being near the water will help get you that clarity that you need and your belief in the vast expanse of this experience. Let's see what the advice is for the Divine Feminines. Peace. There's no need to worry. Everything is working out beautifully. Just a confirmation, ladies. Just a confirmation. It's coming. You've come so far. So far. And I'm just going to pull a Whispers of Love card as the final card for this reading. So guys, this is so... Oh my gosh, this is... I love it. I really, really love it. This is... I mean, the last several readings have just... I'm like, I can't wait. You guys, please share it with me, your stories. Because, you know, it's so encouraging to hear how these are unfolding for you. I know I have my clients, and then some of you guys write your stories on my comments here, but if you feel called to share, it's important. It would be lovely to hear specifics, because it just helps the collective here understand what's possible. And we get, be authentic to who you are. You're asked to be real and true pertaining to who you are and how you feel. This is this same energy here. Remember to be authentic. You know, if your divine feminine, your divine masculine comes to you, and you're nervous and you don't quite know what to do or how to say it, just say, I'm nervous. I don't really know what to say. This matters a lot to me. You know, be authentic. Divine Masculine, if you're nervous to approach her, just say, gosh, I've been wanting to approach you. I feel like I don't know how, and I just really am drawn to you. Whatever it is, this is about being authentic, because if you both are authentic with each other, it's only going to continue to burst that forth to everyone around you. So, all right, guys, that is the update on the collective energies right now. So, oh my gosh, that's so beautiful. So if you want a private reading with me where I can tune into energy specific to you, if you want me to go in depth on where you are in your journey, what's up for you to heal, what's up for you to release, what's going on in the energies between you and your soulmate, twin, whatever you call them, just whoever you're thinking of right now, please do reach out to me. I'd love to support you. Information will be down below. So until next time, in abundant love always. Bye.